afternoon, guys. I have your B for you. We're discussing, like I said, this is a two-part series. B is the second part. Now we're discussing elderly isolation, okay, for B. So here we go with the presentation I made for you. Please enjoy. Elderly isolation has emerged as one of the most pressing yet under-acknowledged public health challenges of our time. It is called a silent crisis because it unfolds quietly, often behind closed doors, but its consequences are profound, affecting health, dignity, and the very experience of aging. The scope of the crisis. Prevalence. Roughly 1 in 4 adults over 65 in the U.S. are socially isolated, and millions more report chronic illnesses. These numbers are expected to rise as populations age and family structures change. Visibility. Unlike more visible crises such as poverty or epidemics, elderly isolation is harder to measure. It often goes unnoticed until a medical emergency or death reveals the absence of social supports. Why isolation is increasing. Several converging trends explain why isolation among seniors is becoming a more common. Demographic shifts. Smaller families, higher rates of childless, and longer lifespans. Mean more older adults reach advanced age without close relatives. Geographic mobility. Adult children often live far away, leaving parents without nearby support. Health and mobility limits. Chronic illness, sensory loss, and reduced mobility shrink social circles and make participation in community life difficult. Retirement and digital exclusion. Leaving the workforce serves daily social ties, severs daily social ties, while rapid digitalization of communication can leave seniors disconnected if they lack access or training of computer skills. Health and social consequences. Isolation is not just an emotional burden, it's a measurable health risk. Physical health, increased rates of cardiovascular disease, stroke, weakened immunity, and premature mortality. Cognitive health, higher risk of dementia and associated accelerated cognitive decline. Mental health, greater prevalence of depression, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. Systematic impact, isolated seniors often rely more heavily on emergency services, increasing health care costs and straining systems. Where systems fall short, the surrounding coverage underscores systematic gaps. Healthcare blind spots. Fewer medical systems routinely screen for social isolation, despite its known health risks. Uneven services, palliative care, home based supports, and community programs are, are inconsistent and underfunded. Emergency reliance. Without family or advocates, hospitals and first responders often become the difficult caregivers, leading to undignified or, or lonely end of life experiences. What can we do about it? The page emphasizes practical, actionable steps, routine screening, incorporate isolation checks into primary care visits, community programs, volunteer visitor initiatives, faith based outreach, and neighborhood check ins can provide companionship. Technology inclusion, training seniors using digital tools can uh, reconnect them to social networks and virtual communities. Palliative outreach, expanding services ensure compassionate care even when family is absent. Legal and medical planning, advanced directives, and designated advocates protect seniors' wishes and dignity. Immediate actions for individuals and communities. Recognize warning signs, withdrawal from activities, missed appointments, and sudden changes in mood or health. Encourage, encourage engagement. Promote participation in local clubs, senior centers, or intergenerational programs. Strengthen networks. Build grassroots support through neighbors, volunteers, and community organizations. Advocate for policy change. Push for funding and systematic recognition of isolation as a public health priority. Bottom line, folks, Elderly isolation is not just a private sorrow, it's a collective challenge driven by demographic change and systematic gaps. It threatens health, dignity, and the humane experience of aging. Addressing it requires coordinated public health screening, community investment, and medical legal planning. With intentional action, we can ensure that seniors live not only longer lives, but connected, meaningful ones. Okay, guys, now I'm going to take a break and I'll be back on for shows. So I will see you guys in a little bit for a couple more shows. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.